Welcome back, guys, to the third video of this parts of a computer. We're going to be talking about output devices today. As you remember, last video we talked about input devices and what a computer mainly is, what are the categories of a computer. Um, you know, supercomputer, microcomputer, mini computer, mainframe, stuff like we talked about that last video. This video we're going to be talking about output devices. An output device is a component that allows information to come out of the computer. The output device can be seen or heard, so like headphones. The headphone, not the mic. Remember we talked that the mic is an input device. You input information into the mic like I'm doing now recording this video. I am inputting my voice into the mic which sends it to the computer. Headphones send information from the computer to yourself. Printers, monitors, speakers, stuff like that. Projectors, those are output devices. The um uh the speaker is, we all know what a speaker is. It's allows you to hear sound from the computer. It's controlled by turning a knob, pressing a button, adjusting the sound from your computer. All of those are ways that you can adjust the sound from the speakers. Headphones are small speakers that are placed over each ear. See, like mine, they go over each ear. This device is used to hear the sound from the computer privately. So if like sometimes use my speakers when I want many people to hear it, but these are just for me to hear. The monitor, which every computer has one, the monitor is an essential part of the computer system. It displays text and graphics generated by the computer. We all know what a monitor is. It's those things that sit in front of us while we're playing video games. TVs, monitors, stuff like that. They sit in front of us while we're playing video games, or typing a paper, watching a YouTube video, something like that. That's what they are used for. We're gonna be talking about the different parts of a monitor, the aspect ratio, pixel pitch. We're gonna be talking about all that later on, but we will be talking about those and what you need to be looking for when selecting a monitor. Video or digital projector. They are, classrooms use these a lot. Not really anymore because most things are, they have those big screens now that are in front of your class, and they project things directly from the computer, so you don't have to have a projector. But I still use a projector. It's a device that is attached to the computer by a cord or cable, and it receives video signals and projects it onto a surface, a screen or wall or something like that. Um, it's mainly used in conference rooms, business meetings, or schools. The printer, we all know what a printer is. There's different types of printers: inkjet, laser. Those are the main two types. The printer is a device that accepts text and graphic output from a computer. So whenever you're printing something out, it sends that signal of the paper or whatever to the printer, and it arranges it to print it. Um, Two standard types of printers are the inkjet and laserjet. The inkjet, it sprays ink from an ink cartridge at very close range to the paper as it rolls by. LaserJet is a printer that uses a laser beam reflected from a mirror to attract ink, called a toner, to select paper areas such as sheet rolls over a drum. So basically, it uses a laser to put the image or whatever onto the paper. We're going to be talking about plotters. Now, if you've never heard of a plotter, that's fine, or it's also called a large format printer. They are mainly used, a plotter is a printer that uses one or more pens, which can be raised, lowered, and moved over the paper to draw lines. As a result, a plotter can produce continuous lines, whereas the printer can only simulate lines by printing a closely spaced series of dots. Plotters are used for blueprints, technical documents, blueprints, large images, documents, stuff like that. Mainly blueprints and posters are what plotters are used for. Then you have speech synthesizers. They are a card that goes into a computer that is used to convert words into speech. The speech is heard using an external speaker, and it can translate the text. It's we have 'em, there's apps on your phones that can do it. You speak the text in one language, and you can change which language it comes out in. It's really helpful whenever you're going to a different country and you don't speak that language. You can use these to translate the text to make it easier. Um, so those are the different output devices. Um, there's not a lot of output devices, there's not a lot of input devices, but they all come in different kinds. The headphones, there's different makers of headphones, ways that it's done differently depending on the company that is making the input or output devices. Um, so let's just kind of do some reviewing. Um, a small portable computer is a laptop. It's small, portable, it can sit on your lap. You can take it wherever you need to go. Um, a computer that fits on a desk is also called a personal computer, PC. You hear them called uh, a desktop or computers PC because it's a personal computer. Um, a lot, a large computer that is used by data centers to process information, such as bank transactions. That is a mainframe. The mainframe, banks use it to have, if you have one computer that makes a transaction, you need every computer to know about it so it can all change it at the same time. So you would use a mainframe. A server, also called a mini computer, is a device used to run applications, store files, and share resources with hundreds of people. The monitor is an output device that displays text and pictures on a screen. We know what the monitor is. I have two. You can have many different types. Then the scanner. A scanner is an input device that creates an exact copy of an image or document, an input device. Um, the plotter, it can draw large graphs and blueprints. Um, so why when would a microphone be an ideal input device? Well, we know a microphone, like I'm using now to make this video, it takes the text and saves it. So you can also be used for a disabled person who cannot use a keyboard. They can use a microphone and set it up to have that, so they don't have to type anything in. You could also use a microphone when the mouse is not available, such as for a smartphone or tablet user. Next video, this was a shorter video than last time, but next video we're gonna be talking about storage devices. We're gonna mainly be talking about how a computer stores data. We're also gonna be talking about CDs and DVDs, and that will probably be it when on the next video. Then we'll get into the hard drives, RAM, ROM, stuff like that. Then we'll be getting into that. But I want to thank you guys for listening and watching this video on how um, this on these series of videos about what how a computer works, different parts of a computer. So thank you guys for listening. I will talk to you again soon in the next video on storage data, storing data.